What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title, we're going to be rolling my Fenders today. Reason for that, we got some new wheels and tires. If you think you know what they are, drop a comment below. This isn't going to be a how-to video just because there's like 100 of them out there already. I'm just making a video for you guys. Maybe you'll learn something from me, maybe not. It is what it is. Tools, we got the fender roller, impact gun, jack stands, heat gun, towel for the inner lip of the fenders just to make sure they're clean before we start rolling, and some gloves. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I want to touch base on a few things after I got everything set up. First thing, you can probably see that I have this off the hub. You're wondering why. Basically, when you lower your car too much, the roller is not going to fit up top. So if I would have mounted this part on the hub like you're technically supposed to, the roller at its lowest setting, instead of being right here, it would have been all the way up here. And obviously that's not going to work out. So what you want to do, there's that one hole all the way in the middle. You just want to mount that on the bottom stud. That way you get an extra, I don't know, 6-7 inches and your roller fits. That's number one. Number two, not really a problem. Oh shit, let me put this down. Not really a problem, but because the roller is at its lowest setting right now, I can't, I guess, maneuver this part to go against this lip right here and bend it flat. So basically it's like this. When you hit it with the roller, you want to slowly make it go flat against the quarter panel. But yeah, there's bubbles right here, I know. Ignore that. But because I can't, I'm going to use this thing and my heat gun. So what I'll do, I'm going to heat this up just like that. Make it super hot. Not super hot where the paint's melting off, but hot enough to where the metal is pliable. And I'm going to slowly use this and kind of hammer it back to where I can get the roller in there and then roll it flat. That's number two. Number three, this piece right here, I don't know if you can tell, this piece, I'm gonna cut a sliver right there, just cut into that, so when I roll it, it's flat all the way back, and then over here it's cut, so it won't, it's hard to explain, but when you roll it, it'll be flat over here, and then once you start getting to the end where that rear bumper tab is, it's gonna start, it's not gonna give you enough slack because there's too much pressure right here. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I think number four is this rear bumper tab right here. I'll probably end up cutting this and moving this screw back maybe an inch or so, because that way I'll have more room to make this flat. I'll probably shave the bumper a little bit so that way the tire, when it goes in, it's not hitting this, because you can see how close it is to the fender. So if I have this flat, I don't know if you guys can even see it. If I have this part flat and then this bumper tab sticking out, there's no point of me doing all this because the tire's still going to be hitting this and it's going to be cutting up my tire. So I think that's the game plan now. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, so remember how I told you guys not to worry about those bubbles? Should have worried about the bubbles. So while I was rolling it, the bubbles started to do their bubbly thing, and underneath there's some rust. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. I'm not too worried about it. Nothing some sanding and touch-up paint and polishing won't hide for now. But other than that, I didn't want to roll it all the way, just because the more I rolled it, the more this was doing its thing. So they're not flat, they're kind of rounded, but they're way flatter than what they are over here. Bumper tab, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the bumper tab, it used to be right here. I shaved all that off and then just drilled a hole back here through the bumper and the quarter panel, and just put a zip tie through it. So, and I cut this a little bit, so should be enough room for the wheels. They're not too aggressive. I just kind of wanted to go a little extra and get as much room as possible. So I think I'm gonna paint the inside of this just so there's not bare metal all over the place. But other than that, I think it came out pretty good. Let me show you the other side. I didn't even need to use the hammer on this side. So I think there was some body work done on that side, maybe not as much on this side. So, whoa. So you can see it's pretty flat on this side. Same thing, did the tabs right here, and I didn't do it yet, but I'm gonna drill a hole back there and put a zip tie, whatever this is, some Bondo or something. But like I said, I'll probably paint all this in here, paint the lips in there, just to make sure there's no bare metal anywhere. But I'm pretty much done with the rears. I'm gonna move on to the fronts. Alright guys, I got the car flipped around. I got the front jacked up and ready to go. I don't necessarily want to roll the front. Let me show you. So I tried the wheels on, and the main thing that it's hitting on are these tabs right here. There's a tab here. There was two here, but there's one here and one here. So I don't want to actually roll it. I'm thinking maybe I might cut a piece right here, just cut it here, give it some slack, and then tuck the fender liner behind this little lip of the fender, and then the pieces where the clips go into, maybe push them against the fender liner after it's tucked, just to get it nice and snug in there. So that's the plan. I'm hoping it works, but you know what happens when you plan on doing something with a car. It does the complete opposite of what you want it to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so that was much easier than I thought. Sorry, I'm laying upside down here. I didn't even cut the fender liner yet. I think I'm gonna cut it here. At first I was gonna cut it up here, but I don't know, we'll see. I gotta think about it. So yeah, I'll cut it right here somewhere, but you can see all the tabs I removed, and I just tucked the fender liner right behind the little tab brackets. So now I think I'm gonna maybe heat it up a little bit and just bend these pieces. Probably not even this one, just this top one, because this is where the tire is right here. This one I'll probably do like a little bit. Alright, so this worked out way better than I thought and much faster. I made the cut right there. You can't even tell and it's tucked behind the fender nicely. And I heat it up right there, there, and there. And you can see I bent it back a little bit. Nice and clean look. Don't need to reuse the tabs. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Pretty much got everything done exactly how I wanted it to. I put the new wheels on, took it for a spin around the neighborhood. Everything is perfect. There's no rubbing, there's no nothing. For the next video, I'm going to show you what the wheels are, and we're probably going to paint the brakes just because they're so rusty. I don't want them to be seen through the new wheels because it's going to ruin the whole look of the car. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, peace.